Spin move almost works as a seal. So like you spin off a guy's body.
Yeah, all right.
If you do it too, but I think LeBron James kind of made that even more trendy when he would do it in transition. He does it so well now. Multiple.
Really good rookie year. Lamb fouled shooting a jump shot and an opportunity for the three-point play. Taken out of UConn in 2012. He was the 12th pick overall. And the three-point play. So saying we got to stop number 3.
It's up to him to make the right reads, and he really has.
Oh, Bielitsa, nice feed, and Davey. Well, Sacramento, the winning 4 out of 5, they were averaging over 120 a game. So you look up.
This Suns a tough time.
Yep.
Took him into overtime. I talked about them winning clutch games recently. Well, that was like the one they've lost.
And get 3 happy. You start making them and take the easy way out a little bit. Instead, they're going inside relentlessly now. And that's beautiful.
Guy out there right now.
Lamb throwing it back to DiVincenzo. Slicing it inside. That's a nice delivery to Lamb.
The Kings aren't able to get bodies on them early to cut off some of those cuts.
The pass with JTA at point blank.
Yeah, they're not a great three-point shooting team, so if you're clogging up the paint and closing out the shooters secondarily, you'll live with that.
Look at Nemanja Bjelica.
There almost works as a rub screen. They just botched it again.
Kuminga finding Bielitsa. Oh, Nemanja is just getting it done. Good closeout by Lamb. And then Jordan went by him to finish. Not good enough. Up top. I don't think Kuminga, great weak side help. Bielitsa another 3, and he was already running back. Bielitsa's that hot. And a technical free throw during that timeout, and D. Lee able to make it.
It's scary for the opponent. You know they're playing well.
Now, as well as the ball's moving offensively, they're holding the Kings to 30% shooting. Justin Holiday's not the guy to leave to shoot a corner 3, though.
That was pure.
You got 5 minutes of focus here heading to halftime. You've built this big lead. Don't squander it or give the Kings any life. Bielitsa to Kuminga.
Yes.
Ooh, the step around and hammer.
The patience. If he went up right away, it would have been a tougher layup.
So Jackson's going to shoot 2 free throws. Tell me about Kuminga's mindset in a
Talking about it, I feel like this may all work out for the Warriors. Like, they just won that game last night, but you think about the way they had lost some games recently, the mental mistakes. Like when you lose games, close games like that in that fashion, that sticks with you and it stings. And that's probably exactly what the Warriors need. Like you feel the sting of that now instead of in the playoffs. You learn from your mistakes. Okay, if you're in this position again, we know what not to do.
But you know what's going to happen in the playoffs, and it sounds simple. There's no back-to-backs.
Exactly.
So it's going to be Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, Otto, Andre. Like we haven't seen the full-strength Warriors all year. Wiggins hitting that 3.
And you need your veterans in the playoffs for sure.
That's why getting home court that first round, Davion Mitchell will get to the line.
That looked like Tim Hardaway, except he went through his legs twice.
And Draymond saying, I went straight up and he came into me.
He wants to review it. He wants to challenge. I mean,
I think Steve
still pretty good.
Okay, now let's get real here. Why did he challenge that? Because you're backing up your best defender. And sometimes you get a tee to protect a player.
For sure.
That time Draymond says, all right, I think I jumped straight up. Steve's like, all right, I back you. I love you. Let's take a look at it.
Yeah. And so it's up to Draymond to only do the challenge signal when you're really sure about it. Because you know your coach's got your back.
Draymond was so good last night. And him playing today, I think it means a lot. GP2 left it on the iron, and then Gary is on the deck and holding that arm. Damian took a spill. And hopefully everybody's all right there.
Looks like tailbone. Those are the kind of falls that can produce bone bruises, but he just kind of landed hard on his backside. He bounced up pretty fast. He was limping earlier. He came back in. That's one tough dude. Davion Mitchell's like, bro, you're not hurt. You don't need to go out.
I'll tell you what, those are 2 elite defenders right there.
Yeah.
You don't dribble around either one of those guys.
We're probably talking about having a bench pressing contest.
So the 3 years for DJ at Vanderbilt. Remember, he tore his pectoral during the draft process, then tore the other pectoral, got through all the injuries, and he's still only 26 years of age, and bigs take longer to develop.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to play multiple more years.
Listen, underneath that smile as a fighter, he's going to keep fighting. He's worked on his game off the court, worked on his post game, his footwork, his reaction time, I think, is the biggest thing to me that's gotten better.
Now, Jordan Poole is called for the offensive foul. Davion Mitchell was D'ing him up, and Jordan trying to extricate himself. And now he's getting a technical foul on top of it. So 3 fouls and the tee.
And Coach Kerr is clapping it up. It's like, okay, let's not get sloppy. Let's leave the officials alone. Let's try to keep the good play going here. Not give the Kings any momentum.
And the lead was at 24, and we talked about the focus for the final 5 minutes of this half.
You like the intensity they're playing with and the way they're approaching the game. Obviously, yelling at the officials shows you still care and you're in tune and your head is in the game, but you want to stay away from the officials. There's the cross screen action on the baseline. I didn't see much that Jordan Poole did wrong there.
That's where Jordan's like, wow. That's a rugged foul right there. 4 Warriors in double figures. Jordan's one of them with 10.